My name is Sarah, and this is my story. I'm a missionary kid, which means that I lived overseas while my parents worked to tell people about God. We lived in a small town where I was homeschooled until I was 8. Then my family made its first move to the capital city. I remember hating that move so much that I wrote how much I hated it in permanent marker on the bottom of my bed. I started going to boarding school with my siblings for 3 years there until we switched to school in a different country for 1 year. When I was 11, my family moved back to Canada, where I started attending public school for the first time in grade 6. I remember crying myself to sleep so many times over the next few years just because I missed my home so much, but I know I couldn't go back. I then attended a Christian public high school, went to Bible school in England, did a semester at a Christian university in Ontario, and now I go to a public university an hour and a half away from where my parents live. Uprooting has been the overarching theme of my life. I've moved houses 4 times, but I've had approximately 8 places that at one point in my life I've called home. I'm no stranger to leaving friends behind and having to start up completely new, as most of my moves were across countries or continents. The one thing I crave more than anything else is to just have a home that is all my own, just one place that I have settled and that I have a claim to. I've been told about God since before I can remember. God was part and parcel to my family. I was told He loved me and that He promised to look after me. Unlike the child I was, I believed it. Yet, every time I had to leave home, I would cry. I would cry and I would pray, and I would try to wait for some answer from God as to why I had to leave the people and the places that I loved. And through every move, I questioned God's love and God's plan for me. I'm 21, and there are still times that I cry myself to sleep and pray and wait for an answer from God. Yet I've come to realize that the answer is always there. In my tears and in my prayers, through every move, leaving every home, every friend, and every family member behind, no matter where I was, I always had someone to cry to and someone to pray to. And that someone is God. He continually shows me that He loves me. He promises that He has a plan for me, and that He will take care of me, that He will never leave me. In God I have my stability. And while I still cry and pray and wait for some form of stability on earth, I have knowledge of the one and only God, who has been my stable comforter for years, allowing me to be at home with Him wherever I go. I'm Sarah. I crave stability, and I find that stability in God.